Part 2: Assessing and Working on Google Sheet. Part 2 has 1, 2, and 3 subparts. Number 1 is how to access the Google Sheet containing all the information for a specific unit. Okay, after joining the Roseland group, you should receive an email according to what you saw at number 2 above. Um, the link will contain the email will contain a process on how to join the Google groups. But after the email, you're going to receive other email. Like for instance, on my email, this is my email box, and I have a folder. Fortunately for me, for Roseland group, I created for myself. So this is the point when I got the invitation to join Roseland group, and I've joined. Yes, and since I joined, I've received 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 documents. 5 documents in total. Excuse me. One of them is the water production um, company Excel sheet we are working on currently. Okay. Each time, okay, sometimes the document might be updated. So whenever it's updated, it's announced in the groups, in WhatsApp groups, and then you go and receive or change, reopen what you are working on. Like here now, this is the last one. I open it, and then you see this is um, the latest version of the. This is the latest version of it. Now on this sheet, you can see it started from. Okay, this is workbook. This is a workbook. We call it Excel workbook. Then inside the workbook or in the workbook, you see under here, you follow my mouse, you see under here, you see profiles, research units, checkers units, documentation units, finance units, team, and then you see backup. So these are different units and their Excel sheets. This profile is where all the profiles generated are kept. You can see that the columns type, name of entity, parent company is optional because not all entity has parent company. Then researcher, you see the name of the researcher. Anybody when you find you find an entity, you put it on the Excel sheet, you put your name here. This is for researcher. So in other words, researcher has two profiles they are working on, profile and research units. Sorry, has two sheets they are working on, profile sheet and then research unit sheet. Then if you go further, registration you see company registration date, contact phone, email address, email address, you see address, and then website. Then other fields are not important for now. So this is for the basic research. When you go online to research, once you research, you know the research units are the first contact of entry. So they are the first people to get these companies. They're the first to go online and get these companies. So then the research unit sheet is where you have um, the ones that are completed. The ones that are completed are found here. The ones that are completed are found here. You see, it will now be Okay. Okay, the ones that have completed on the AML are here as done. Their status are done. When the document has been completed on the AML form, their status is here as done. Then the person that completed it, the name is also here. Usually it's supposed to be from profile. The name of whoever is here is supposed to the name of whoever is here is supposed to reflect here, because it was argued and then was agreed upon that when a profile when someone research a profile, it's okay for the person to be the one to have it completed on the AML form. So that is the basis. But for any situation that arise and maybe someone is not able to complete their AML form, someone can also do that and then fill in their name in this space provided for team on that team column. Okay, the next sheet is the checkers unit sheet, and then under the checker unit sheet you have maker status. That is, if this entity has been completed, that's the status. You see the status, then entity name, the name of the company, parent name if you have a parent name, and then team. These are checkers, and then status if it has been checked or returned or pending, as the case may be. So, and then these are the information for other fields of the entity. So that is it for checker unit. Then documentation. So documentation unit has almost like checker. You see the maker status, entity name, parent, team. These are the team documentation team members. You can see we are not yet much, but we'll get there. So you see the status when the profile is completed. You see it. You see the status as done. If it's not does not have website, no website. This one have done. It started but it's not completed. And done means that it has been assigned to this person, but it's not done. Maybe something is holding it. You might find out. So um, also, just the way you have it on the other sheets, you have other information concerning the company, registration date, registration number, phone number, email, address, websites, and so on and so forth. And then that is the same thing you have under finance sheet. So finance has not really done anything because currently we are having some setback under the finance setback of how to get financial documents from different sources. So that is it. So this is how to access a particular sheet for a particular unit. So this team does not concern you. This team is just the list of people. This sheet, this each um, each sheet is connected to this team because from there it's obtained to obtain its its value. Sorry. Okay, so then backup is backup of everything that we have, so that if anything goes wrong, we'll be able to restore whatever we have here. Okay, so okay, back to this. If in case you are not unable to access this Excel sheet, maybe you couldn't get the email, you can also access it by clicking on this link to take you to that Excel sheet. going to take you there. See, I'm now on the Excel sheet. It starts from the profile, research, checker unit, documentation unit, finance, so on and so forth. Close it now. Okay, number two, how to search for information on Google Sheet. Searching for information on Google Sheet is an important way to avoid duplicates. Okay, this is especially for the makers, that's for the researchers. Okay, let's open the Google Sheet again. So, assuming that as a researcher you've gone online to find out you want to, you've downloaded, okay, you've gone to see, um you've gone online and you saw Zone Water as a bottle company, a bottled water company. You need to find out if this name is already existing on the profile sheet. So what you do is to press Control F, Control F. So when you press Control F, this bar will come out. You hold Control Shift and press F. This dialog box is going to come out that says Find in Sheet. Now you click your mouse there and then you type the name of the company you found online that you want to add to this profile sheet. Assuming you want to add Zone Water. So it says one of two. It means that this Zone Water is already, it says green. Let's see what number two says. There's also Go Zone Water Blue Valley. Okay, so um and if you want to find something like um fake water, fake water, something you found online, you see that fake water is not online. But to confirm that fake water is not on the sheet, you can delete water and leave only fake. Or maybe it is fake integrated water and you search fake, fake is not there. You can search for integrated, integrated, and then you see that there are one of six of integrated, and you have Tesla Integrated Services Limited. If you go to next, you can see Meruwa Integrated Service Limited. If you go to next, you see Davic Integrated Service. If you go to next, you see Davic Integrated, that's the website name. If you go to fifth one, you see Hillcrest Network and Integrated Service. The last one is Hagai Integrated Service. So there is no fake integrated water something there. So you know that it does not exist on the profile sheet. And this is the only way you can, or only time you can now add it. You come to down, 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 down. I think let me scroll down. Okay, then scroll back up. Scroll back up. Okay, we are all working on SMS, SMEs at the moment. Wow, I think I've gone far. Okay, so who is this Ajabo Aboje Emmanuel? I don't know. Okay, so you come here, you add the entity name, you add the parent company. If there is a parent company, you add your name. I don't know why this person has added his name when there is no information on the other columns. Okay, you add your name here, you add the company registration number that you found, add the company registration date, add phone number, add email for the company, add address, and then you add the website of the company, and then you add the owners, then you add this owner is okay, there is no, the owner is not a value to be bothered about. Not stay adding that to the sheet. So you add the country, Country is also already there. You can see Burundi, you can see Nigeria, you can see Gambia, you can see. Okay, these are the only countries there yet. Okay. Lastly, that recently we've added number of employees, annual turnover to enable us to figure out what the financial statements might be of these companies. So um, that is it for searching on Google Sheets. Okay, so why searching? You have to be meticulous while searching. If the information exists on the sheet, one of the keywords must find it. Like you see the way I used fake integrated water, I have to use only fake is not there. Use integrated is integrated is there, but I have to I was able to see that there is no fake integrated. There are other integrated up to six, but so you just have to be meticulous and search patiently because when you have duplicates, the second person that added it to the sheet does not get paid. Okay. Then lastly, on the number three sub part of the part two says how to find the Google sheet. How to filter the Google sheet to view only what is assigned to you. This is especially for checkers and documentation units people because for researchers you go online to find your own company and add to the sheet. But when you are under checker and documentation and finance, you will be assigned to do a particular company, and your unit manager or your unit head will have to rule your name. For instance, under the documentation, which I am the unit head, I can come here and under here, you can see that from from Faro table water has not been assigned to anybody. You can come here, pick a name, and then assign to anybody that is under the documentation unit or anybody that has been added to the documentation unit. Okay, so and then I can do that and then I can draw a line. So, but it is not so for the researchers. So to filter a Google sheet, it says steps involves go to data, filter view, create temporal view. Okay, let's try that. Go to data. This is data. Okay, it says go to data and filter view. Say create a new create new filter view. Okay, let's filter view. Create filter view. Filter view. Create new filter view. Not temporal view. New filter view. Okay, it says temporal filter one. Let me close this. Dismiss. You can come here. Okay. Um. Then range. Okay. Well, you can do this also by when you want to filter what is assigned to you. You do Control Z. This is a long process. It's actually a long process. Want to filter what is assigned to you if you're under documentation or under checker. Let's use documentation as an instance. You can come here under this button. You can click the button. To bring out the filter options, you can choose your name. There are names that are already on the sheet, name that has something assigned to them already. You can uncheck all the names, assuming that you want to filter what has been assigned to Chinonso Uche. You can filter all the name and leave only Chinonso Uche to mark good, only tick for Chinonso Uche and say OK. So, see, you are trying to edit a protected cell or object. Please contact the spreadsheet owner to remove protection if you need to edit it. So, I am not able to edit this because I am not the owner of the of the sheet. I will have to gain access to be able to do that. Okay, so um, I'm going to, but filtering what is assigned to you. Sorry, let's go back to filter this. Let's try this. Um, Filter option, saved filter view. Okay, pardon. Um, I'm trying to. I'm trying to. Okay, let's let's try it again. I uncheck all this. And then I say okay. Okay. So because the sheet was locked, I am not able to filter it. I was not able to filter it. So I have to create a new filter view to be able to filter it so that it does not undo what is already there. So assuming I want to filter for goodness, I can remove myself and okay goodness to filter all from goodness. Okay, I want to filter for David and goodness. Okay, I tick goodness and David and say okay to filter for goodness. And if you scroll down, you see David as well. See goodness, see David. All right. So that is how to filter the Excel sheet to to see what has been assigned to only you or only a particular person. Okay, that will be all. Let's go to the last, sorry, the third part of the video in the next list.